This is the HTC Vive controller, a controller for virtual reality interaction, and I will show you why I like this controller. But first, subscribe to the channel because I post new videos every week. This controller allows you to interact in virtual reality, as if you are using your hands. So you hold it with your hand, and the position and movements of your hand becomes the movements of your hand in virtual reality, and you can move in space in any direction. The controller has this shape because in the technology it has 24 sensors, position sensors, accelerometer, rotation, and all these sensors combined, directly and in real time, reproduce your movements of the real world in the movements in the virtual world. You can move your body or you can just move your hands. Everything you do in the real world is done in the virtual reality. To activate and choose options, this controller uses two systems, a trigger, which works like a button, which is ergonomically, and when you press the button, in virtual reality it can mean activating something, pressing, or shooting if it's in a game. This interaction depends on the virtual reality content you are using. It has a rotation selector, which allows you to choose options to one side or the other, so you can choose other options depending on the virtual content you are using, making it easier and faster to select what you want, just by turning the selector. And there's also a button in the top. This is a menu button, which allows you to change system settings, instead of the virtual reality content options where you are. All these combined interaction possibilities allow you to define how you want to interact in virtual reality without having to leave the virtual world. The controller also has haptic feedback, which vibrates when you interact with a digital element in virtual world, simulating physical touch as if it were an object in the real world. This system aims to give the sensation of touching an object, increasing the realism of interaction in virtual reality. It has a rechargeable battery that lasts for hours, so you don't need to change batteries. The battery is charged via micro USB, so it may take 1 hour to charge. Each controller weighs just 203 grams, so it's not heavy. It's similar to the weight of a smartphone, and you can use just one controller in one hand or use one controller in each hand. And so, you have the ability to use both hands in virtual reality, with all the freedom to do what you want in the virtual world. I advise you to try virtual reality because it's a lot of fun and you can explore new worlds and places without leaving your home. And with this controller, you can also interact. Now, subscribe to the channel because I post new videos every week. And in the coming weeks, I will show you several virtual reality projects and games.